Hey guys, today we're discussing some pretty fundamental things. Okay, it's pretty interesting because a lot of people, everyone wants to improve their lives, everyone wants to make money, but do they actually want to put in the hard work? Today we're discussing how to make $500 a day by day trading cryptocurrency. I want to go ahead and thank these patrons very quickly because they are so awesome. Sharky, Mickey Turner, Robin Shores, Hansky, Joshua Flores, Levi Abram, RJ, Gabriel Prince, FA Crusader, Scott Veman, AWOL201, David Herrera, Goo Monster, Link Neurons, Thomas Danielle, John R. Fernando Grant, Ira De La Costa, Brian Pierre, Dramartel, Justin Spetz, EB, Timothy Bruce Leoza, Winston Ellington, Chris Hustle, Jerry Hazelwood, John Wright, CPO Americanas, Raymond Zuniga, and Dynasty. You guys are awesome. And of course, thanks to these other patrons right here who help to make this possible. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into this because I want to talk about today how to make $500 a day by day trading cryptocurrency. All right? Because it's a great opportunity to improve your life. It's a great opportunity to grow your wealth. It's a great opportunity to find out what you are really capable of. I mean, seriously, think about this carefully. A lot of people barely make $100 a day. You spend 8 hours a day, 8 hours a day working for barely $100 a day in many cases, or what, 160? You're lucky. Why? It's about living the life you want to live. And to make that possible, you have to learn the rules, you have to learn how to play the game. Shout out to Shotgun in the chat. So today we're going to be doing our reviewing, and we're going to go ahead and look into some of the best ways to day trade cryptocurrency and make that $500 a day, because you need to learn these secrets. You need to learn this. The crypto market is about to boom. It's about to take off again, substantially bigger than ever before. All right. And like I said, if you were left behind, you are going to be left behind. All right, so right now what we're doing is we're looking at coin market cap, and you're probably wondering, well, where do we start off? Well, you want to determine what coins to day trade, okay? So a cryptocurrency tracker like CoinMarketCap is going to be your best spot. You also want to research your exchanges to determine the volume on your exchanges. So for example, you don't want to trade on an exchange that has very low trade volume, or else you're going to end up not being able to actually make a profit from your trades. Okay, so again, you want to definitely check the trade volume of exchanges. And in terms of deciding which coins to trade, it's perfectly fine to actually trade top cryptocurrencies. Yes, it is. So for example, we have the top 10 here: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, EOS, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Tron, Stellar, Binance. Now, coins like Tether, for example, you may not make as much as you think, although it is a stable coin. So you can still make money off it, believe it or not. The value goes up by a penny or more, depending on the amount that you're trading. If it's like 98 cents and it goes to $1.01, all right, depending on the amount that you're trading, you can still make money. But we're focusing on doubling your money, all right, or tripling your money. And you can definitely do that trading Bitcoin, trading Ethereum, trading the top 10 coins. At the same time, you are not limited to that. And you just basically want to trade cryptocurrencies that at least have a volume, a 24-hour volume of at least $100,000 to $200,000. Okay, those are the parameters that you're looking for when trading cryptocurrency, when day trading cryptocurrency. All right. If you want to figure out, like I said, what exchanges to trade on, Binance is a very good exchange, and so is Bitrex. And you can utilize different tools to help you determine how to go about doing this. So, for example, let's say we want to trade Bitcoin. I'm going to go over here to Bitcoin. All right. Now you're going to ask yourself, how do we do this? How do we figure it out? A lot of people think that they are currently day trading cryptocurrency. Guess what? You're not. What you want to do is you want to look at the charts, all right? There are different charts that you can utilize. A great site is actually called TradeView, but you can also just use the basic charts here, all right? You can use the charts, and what we're actually doing is pretty interesting. So for example, let's go ahead and look at a 3-month cycle. So we went ahead and we're looking at this based on a 3-month cycle. This is let's go ahead and refresh the page just so we can get a updated version of this. Refreshing. All right, and the current price of Bitcoin is actually at $3,625 at the time of doing this. All right, so let's go back and let's go ahead and just bring it down to 3 months. So there we go. So we have November 18th through February 14th. All right, so that's about 3 months. You're probably looking at this data. You're trying to figure out, well, what am I supposed to do with this? Because it shows you the ups and downs. You need to understand what these are. So for example, these points that look like hills, these are what we call peaks, okay? These are peaks. And what you're going to be doing is you're actually going to be creating what we call support lines, and you're going to be creating resistance lines. And your support lines are essentially your lines where there is relative support for your crypto for a specific coin. So in this case, where Bitcoin has a support level traditionally, and you're also going to be creating resistance lines. And this is basically going to chart where Bitcoin has experienced resistance. As you can see, it was up to 5,000, and then it fell down to where it's at right now at 3,600. And if you really want to get a better look at what the trajectory is and what you can expect around this time, you can actually jump to about 1 month in, and this is going to give you a better view of this. So you're going to want to create your support lines, and you're going to want to create your resistance lines. And by doing that, by creating those lines, you're going to determine what the trading cycle is. Okay, I know I'm throwing these terms at you, but it definitely does get easier once you start actively trading. Okay, so so once you do this, once you draw your support line and your resistance lines, you're going to figure out what the trading cycle is and what your trading window is. And when you figure out your trading window, you can then basically figure out the price at which you can enter the market, as well as the price at which you should exit the market. Okay, so that's just some of the very basics. Again, now that's the way that you really want to go about trading cryptocurrency. Again, notice here, for example, Bitcoin had, in the last 24 hours, there was $5 billion. Yeah, that's right, $5 billion in trading activity for Bitcoin. Okay, so asking for $100,000 to $200,000 in volume is not asking for a lot. All right, like I said, you don't have to trade Bitcoin. You can trade many smaller coins, and you can actually find yourself doubling or tripling your money with smaller coins as well that have a relatively good trading volume. Again, $100,000 to $200,000. This way, you can actually earn a profit on your trades. Now, again, this is just a warm up. This is just showing you some of the basics of what you're doing here. So for example, let's say you go and you trade a cryptocurrency, something like Opus, right? So Opus is actually one of my favorite cryptos, but Opus unfortunately has a low daily trade volume right now, but it's actually been up to like $500 to $1,000. I'm just giving you an example, okay? So for example, you wouldn't want to trade this one right now because the trade volume on it is less than $100,000, okay? Although if you're feeling bold, because it does go up to 500 sometimes, you can try, but I wouldn't trade this one right now. Now anyway, so for example, you're looking at this and you're saying, well, how am I going to go about this? How can I make my money? Now remember what I told you about doubling your money? Let's look at a 1 month trajectory for Opus. And we can see that Opus is constantly shifting. So Opus constantly shifts from goes up. There's your point of resistance is actually going to be, what is it? 1/7 of or 7/10, 1/7 is going to be 7/10 of a penny. So 7/10 of a penny is what we would be your point of resistance here. And your support is going to be 3/10 of a penny, okay? So now you figured out what your support level line is and your resistance line is. And using that information, you can now figure out what your trading cycle is, okay? And determine your trading window, and thereby you can chart your trajectory and figure out the best points to enter the market as well as the best points to exit the market. And there's also trading strategies that you can combine with this to maximize your gains while minimizing your losses. Now, again, this is just a quick introduction. However, what I've actually done is I've created for you a course over on CryptoMoney.Academy, which is an introduction to day trading. It's an incredible course, okay? And it's going to teach you the things you need to know. Everything we mentioned here is covered there, and then so much more. It's going to walk you through everything, and it's going to give you that foundation so that you can trade like a pro and begin living the life that you want to live, so that you don't have to constantly find yourself working that 9 to 5, which, by the way, many of them are going to be gone soon. The link is actually in description, CryptoMoney.Academy. Just click on courses, head over to the course section. You'll see that we have the Introduction to Cryptocurrency course. That's a great course to take if you haven't taken it already. I've gone ahead and priced this at $129 for the Introduction to Day Trading Cryptocurrency for a Living. That price is actually going to be going up soon, so I strongly recommend that you jump over there and get it while you can get it for this price. This course actually sells for thousands of dollars at universities and other training platforms. And here's the thing, your objectives by the end of the course, students will be able to understand the different kinds of traders and day trades, understand day trading strategies. You're going to learn those, utilize day trading charts and software to make accurate and precise trades. Don't jump into it. A lot of people, they think they know what they're doing. They just make random trades and then they end up losing all their money. Develop their own trading plan. You're going to learn that and understand the best strategy for taking profit without incurring a loss. You can see what the full curriculum looks like. What is day trading cryptocurrency, coin investing resources. I'm going to provide all the resources that you're going to need. We're going to be reviewing the market cap for coins and trading activity. You're going to learn about trading on an exchange. You're going to identifying invest-worthy trade volumes in coins. Again, we talked about that a little bit. So you're going to have all this information and it's going to be right in front of you so that you can look at it, reference it, learn it, and practice. You're also going to learn about using trading charts to predict outcomes. Again, very, very important. I know that this can become sound complicated for a lot of people, but you have to understand that I've broken this down into a meaningful way that you can actually swallow this, that you can make something meaningful of it, and so that you can actually get into the market and actually begin making money without incurring major losses. Okay? So this way you know what you're doing. Because if you just jump in, you're going to invest, you're going to just buy some random crypto you heard of, and you're going to lose your money. So you need to know where to enter, you need to know where to exit. And there's so many incredible strategies as well. We're also going to learn about, you're going to learn about the different kinds of trading, identifying trading cycles. Again, I've talked about that, and finding the optimal trading window. Again, you're going to learn how to find your optimal trading window. You're going to learn effective day trading strategies. You're going to learn the fundamentals of taking profit, okay? Taking profit, a lot of people don't understand the importance of this or how to do it properly. And you're going to learn multi-trading techniques. So you're going to learn how to day trade multiple cryptocurrencies at the same time with the same money. So for example, you invest $100 in one crypto, you're going to learn how to multi-trade between different cryptocurrencies using that $100, okay, to generate significant profits across all of those. So it's really, really incredible. And that's a very, very, very advanced technique that we've put in there for you. You're going to be able to use it to break it down and to turn yourself into a trading guru with that one. So again, this is on Crypto Money Academy, and the link to this is actually in the description of the video. So you can find it pretty easily, and you can head over there and check that out. As I've said before, you have to work for the life that you want to live. It's not going to be handed to you, and crypto markets are going to boom. JP Morgan, I believe it was JP Morgan Chase, just announced that they're releasing their own cryptocurrency. Yes, you heard me right. The same company that was criticizing crypto is now releasing their own stable coin, like a similar coin to like Tether, that will be equivalent to the US dollar, evidently. All right. And these are the same people that said that cryptocurrency was of basically no value and it could not be trusted. Okay. And now look at the results of that. Crypto Royale says, good to see you, bro. Hope you feel better. This looks good. Yeah. For you, those of you that don't know, I'll actually tell you what happened to me. So I actually have bronchitis, not bronchitis. I have laryngitis. I've had laryngitis for multiple weeks now. This is about work ethic. So I've been working on this I was working on this course for almost, let me see here, finishing it up for you. I went for like 8 hours, nine hours straight. And I was working over the course of a couple of weeks. And the funny thing is, I have laryngitis right now. Very bad laryngitis. And it's funny because here I am talking and live streaming with you guys. And it's interesting when you have some guys who, they play games. They play games, but they're not serious. So I am serious. Right now I should be resting my voice, and I have been trying to do that. And I know I probably don't sound like someone who has laryngitis, and maybe I do, but it's actually quite bad at this time. I'm on tons of medication. I've had it for a couple of weeks. I didn't treat it. I didn't treat it on time, unfortunately. But the point is that, guys, you have to be able to push through hard times. You have to be able to push through difficult times and see what's important, okay? Because I understand the life I want to live. And let me ask you, how important is it to you? How important is it that you no longer have to go into that 9-to-5 job, that you can work from home, that you can make decisions, that you can choose to live how you want to live? How important is it to you? Okay? Because, as I said, those 9-to-5 jobs are going to evaporate. And at the end of the day, it's no way to live either. It really isn't. You make just enough to survive, and that's it. All right? It's no way to get by. It really isn't. Dr. MGTOW says that he's invested in some Ethereum Classic and 0x. Very good. Let me go ahead and read this. Crypto Money says, Angry has more knowledge of crypto than any investor in the market. So I paid my dues. I honestly did. All right. And now I'm passing that knowledge on to you guys. so that you can get ahead fast. You can get in, learn, and get your money. All right. Crypto says, it messed you up a bit, bro, but God will heal you. Yeah, my blood was quite high as showing vitamin D deficiencies. Glad they gave me D3 meds, giving me a boost. I'm glad to hear that, bro. Glad to hear that, Crypto Money Royale. I hope you're glad you're feeling a bit better. Glad you're getting those meds. I hope you definitely go ahead and check out the. Definitely hope you go ahead and should definitely go ahead and check out the introduction to day trading course. It's in the link. It's in the description. It's in the link. It's in the description of the video. CryptoMoney.academy. As I said, guys, you have to decide the lives you want to live. I was talking to my aunt recently. We haven't talked a lot, and something interesting. She sent me something pretty funny, and it was, she meant to be funny, but it was like something along the lines of she's a boomer, or like she's right on the cusp of boomer. I don't know exactly how old she is, but she's either a boomer or right on the cusp of boomer. And she said something interesting about about money. Money, like money isn't everything, and it's so interesting because this a lot of these people, a lot of the boomers, they were born into abundance. Okay. And she bought her house, I would think, when for like $50,000 or $25,000, and now it's worth $500,000. And she's gonna, like, they're selling it to millennials or to Generation Xers, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Money can't buy happiness, but it can facilitate it. It can sure as heck facilitate it. All right. And you've got a lot of people today sitting around and trying to take that money can't buy happiness attitude. Let me tell you something. When you are hungry, when you're hungry, when you're struggling just to get by, you will understand the real value of money. I'm just being clear about that. All right. Just have to be clear on that. So definitely, guys, go ahead and check that out. It's introduction to day trade. It's the introduction to day trading course. It's on CryptoMoney.academy. Links in the description of the video. All right. And again, you can make $500 a day trading cryptocurrency. Some people make thousands. All right. But everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. And you need to know how to play the game. You got to know the rules before you can play the game. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Mickey Turner already has the course, and he got the first one, and now he has this one. So he's already jumping in there. Cryptonomy says your grandma or aunt. She's my aunt. Don't forget, I'll be 36 this year. She's my aunt. She says your grandma or aunt doesn't seem to realize what's happening to the economy today. You have to understand something. Like I said, a lot of people, a lot of the boomers, they have no conception for it, because there's some boomers who are definitely struggling. But a lot of boomers, they still have access to things that we don't. For example, they have access to things like Social Security. They have access to a pension. They have access to benefits. The thing is that for millennials, for Generation Xers, Social Security is a pipe dream. Pension, there's no such thing. And they have, generation boomers, they have, generational wealth. So many of them are still living off wealth and resources that they inherited from their own parents. Okay. I remember something interesting. Like, I ended up hearing stories like my mother used to get money from my grand uncle. Okay. And I had no idea but it makes perfect sense, actually. And when you think about it, these boomers, a lot of them, they were living off this generational wealth. They had a lot of people to help, and it was a lot easier for them. We don't have that generational wealth. Generation millennials don't have it. Generation Xers don't have it. Generation Z sure as heck doesn't have it. But a Generation Z definitely has a lot going for them because they're gonna have to work hard. But at the same time, many of them realize, understand that nothing is there, nothing is given to you. You're gonna have to go out, you're gonna have to work for it, and you're gonna have to get it. Okay? So I'm just making that very, very clear. And the interesting thing is that, it's funny because the next time the cycle hits, as soon as the crypto market jumps, okay, everyone's going to be jumping onto these courses. That's the interesting thing. Let's see here. Cryptonomy says luxury is a welfare to them. It's funny when we talk about welfare because that's like kind of how the 9 to 5 cycle goes for a lot of people today. You get to work so that you can make just around the poverty line, and you get just enough to survive, but not enough to do anything else with it. It's the truth. It's the honest to goodness truth. All right? You don't want to find yourself stuck in those situations. You want to live a life worth living. You want to live a life of your choosing. You put God first and then go your own way. But you have to learn, you have to take the time, and you have to invest. You have to invest, all right? You have to invest in yourself. So again, you can find the course at cryptomoney.academy. The link is in the description of the video. Go and take the course. Learn how to day trade. Start making $500, $100, $500, even $1,000 a day, all right, with minimal investment, and start living the life that you want to live. Okay? Start living the life that you want to live. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about your experience with day trading, what questions you have regarding day trading, and let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see additional videos like this, because it's about building yourself up. It's about creating wealth. It's not about creating controversy. We don't have time for that anymore. We're out of time. All right? We've got to get our stuff together and get it moving. That's the honest to goodness truth. We don't have time anymore. We got to get it. We got to get it moving. All right? Love God, get money, and cheers.